All right, so post-implementation, we spent weeks to months getting everything set up, and our Bayesian dosing platform is live. We're ready to dose patients with our Bayesian dosing software. What do we need to do? I think, again, even with all of the best training available, there's still going to be questions that come up in clinical practice that haven't been accounted for, or maybe there's a slight variation of some case that was presented previously. So really these daily vancomycin rounds that we did for the first several weeks was a great opportunity for those that were on the front lines doing the dosing to interact with our designated Bayesian coordinators and really ask the expert, so to speak, in real time. And that was a really nice discussion for us. One pharmacist may have had a question, but it was really a group discussion in our various satellites, and I think it was quite productive. We want to encourage our staff to submit challenging or interesting cases for review, because ultimately you're going to revise your vancomycin dosing protocol, but realistically, as it's rolled out into clinical practice, you may realize that you need some changes to that protocol based on various cases that do occur. Really, for us, this also provided a unique opportunity for some recorded how-to videos, which we hosted on our intranet site for staff to watch at their convenience for commonly encountered dosing situations. We also noticed that there were a handful of questions that we received several times, so we incorporated these into our living FAQ document for our staff to reference. On both accounts, we received positive feedback. So as an antimicrobial stewardship pharmacist, I can't help but include a plug for metrics. You want to measure your success, and likely your key stakeholders are going to want to see some data. Some potential metrics are listed on the slide, but what you choose will ultimately depend on what baseline data exists at your institution, or what data can be pulled from electronic or automated reports. Seeing you're going to be measuring this data anyway, don't forget it as one of your antimicrobial stewardship metrics for your next accreditation visit. And with that, I have two final comments. One, there's no one-size-fits-all approach here. You have to do what's best for your institution. And two, the clinical why here should be fairly easily justified based on what Tom and I have presented. The how-to is arguably the biggest challenge. So implementing a Bayesian platform or other AUC-based dosing strategy is primarily an exercise in change management. In order for the transition to be successful, and an appropriate change management strategy is key.